This brother, again, of impeccable character, loving his brothers, not having any grudge, and sincere in his works. This brother, he was making guard duty, and Qadarullah, a rocket landed right next to him, and the shrapnel went straight inside his neck, and he died shortly afterwards. 5, 10, 15 minutes afterwards, his brother was dead. So the brothers, they buried him, but not knowing which direction the Qibla was, they buried him in the wrong direction, because the body has to be buried facing Qibla. So after a month, the Sheikh said we have to dig him up and bury him properly, bury him in the right direction. So after a month, we dug the grave, and the land in Bosnia is much the same sort of land as we have in England. Actually, it's more waterlogged. And as we dug it up, we saw his body was still intact, not even smelling or rotting or anything, and blood was still coming from his wound, which he had in his neck. And this is amazing, because if you see, I've seen Serbs, dead Serbs, which after 1 hour have started to smell. You cannot even approach these bodies, and after a day they've become black as charcoal. A white person becoming black, and after a week there's a skull. So for this brother to be this is what I'm telling you now. This is for bodies that are on top of the ground. This brother was buried under the ground for 1 month, and he was completely intact, not even mine.
Abdullah Shaybani from the Arabian Peninsula, Operation Black Lion, May 1995, age 19.
His brother, he was very young, 19 years of age, and he was a very, very joyful brother, good manners. And in the attack, as they were making the attack, he and another brother called Abu Muslim from Yemen, as they were running almost side by side, a few meters in between them, they both fell down injured. Both of them had been shot. And Abu Muslim, he was like in pain. It's kind of like almost not screaming but moaning. And Abdullah Shaybani looked across at him, and he also had been shot. And he said to Abu Muslim, he said to him, hope for your reward from Allah. Hope for your reward from Allah. Forget the pain. Hope for your reward from Allah. He said this to him, shahada across to him. And they took the brothers to the hospital, and Abu Muslim, alhamdulillah, Allah gave him a quick and speedy recovery. But the brother Abdullah Shaybani, his injuries were of severe nature, and Allah took him a shaheed in the hospital after a few days. And as he died in the hospital, the perfume, it filled the aroma of the perfume again, filled the whole hospital room. And the people that were there witnessed this. And this is a sure sign of his shahada, and a sign for the brothers as well, that this is the right path that they are on. And another brother said
Abu Mu'az al-Kuwaiti, Adil al-Ghanim, Commander of Foreign Volunteers and Commander of Operation Miracle, 21st of July, 1995. A member of a very rich family from Kuwait and also an Olympic athlete, he went to Afghanistan to fight and remained there on and off for 6 years. He would spend a few months in Afghanistan and then return to Kuwait to inspire the people and raise funds for the Mujahideen. He would get up after the prayers and give speeches about the situation in Afghanistan to incite the people. Despite his wealth, he never used to send his clothes to the laundry, but would wash them himself. He used to drive a simple car. He came to Bosnia in 1994 and soon became the commander of the Foreign Volunteers. A very humble and pious brother, he had the ability to interpret dreams. In Operation Miracle, he was very sad at being placed in the back and not being placed in the attack group. After the operation was successful, Abu Mu'adh went up to the top of the mountain and began to organize the Mujahideen groups. He was then shot by a single shot to the upper leg and fell down shaheed. 4 days later, one brother saw him in a dream in which Abu Mu'adh came back to the mosque of the Mujahideen. The brother narrated, I saw Abu Mu'adh meeting all the brothers, and everyone was very happy at seeing him. He had a bandage on his upper leg in the same place where he was shot. However, I was very angry at how Abu Mu'adh is here when he is supposed to be shaheed. So I went up to him, shook his hand and asked him, Abu Mu'adh, why are you here? Are you shaheed or not? He turned away as if he was hiding something. Soon, when everyone else was busy amongst themselves, he slowly began walking backwards to the exit of the mosque. I knew he was going to try to escape, so I waited for him at the exit. He left the mosque and went outside. And then I saw a large dish come beneath his feet, which began to raise him up towards the sky. I then ran up to him and grabbed his leg and said, Abu Mu'adh, please tell me, are you shaheed or not? He replied, yes, I am shaheed. I asked him, what is it like? He said, on the day of the operation, a window opens in the sky from paradise, and all of the Mujahideen that are killed that day enter through this window straight into paradise. I asked him, what does the actual moment of the martyrdom feel like? He replied, that you don't feel a thing. As soon as you are killed, two beautiful, blonde-haired young girls come and sit beside you to escort you up into paradise. I asked Abu Mu'adh, what is paradise like? He replied, it is not paradise, it is many paradises. I said, what about the enjoyment and pleasures? Abu Mu'adh replied, every day and every place. Abu Mu'adh then said, now let me go. I asked him, Abu Mu'adh, one last thing. Can you tell me when I am going to be shaheed? And he replied, I cannot tell you that. I asked him, can you at least come to me in a dream a few days before I am going to be killed? Abu Mu'adh said, I will try. Now let me go. And he went up on that dish into the sky.
وإخوتي عند المليك مع الملاح فاحمل سلاحي يا أخي تشعر بروح وأنت يحفى الحور دوما نهرها بذل لروح بانشراح بذل لروح بانشراح قم يا أخي أكمل كفاح.
But still he knew the obligation of jihad. He spent 6 years in Afghanistan. After Afghanistan finished, he came to Bosnia. This brother, he used to speak very fast, but when he speaks, he used to give us lessons, Islamic lessons, and news of what was going on in Bosnia. And when he speaks, he makes you feel so good. You feel like as if it makes you feel so good, even if it's the worst news that he's giving you. You feel so happy to hear him because of his good manners and his organizational skills. The brothers, they chose him to be the emir of the Ansar. A gift that Allah had given him was that he could give tafsir of dreams. So the brothers would go to him and tell him their dreams, and he would tell them what this would mean. And very often they would come with pinpoint accuracy. This brother, he would work night and day in the service of the rest of the brothers. And in the second operation, Allah took him as shaheed, insha'Allah.
بهذا اليوم أن نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى لا يأتي إلا بالطاعة وأنهم هم أكثر منا عددا وعدة ونحن أقل منهم عددا وعدة، ولكن فضل الله سبحانه وتعالى يؤتيه من يشاء، إن الله سبحانه ينصر عباده المؤمنين وينصر عباده المجاهدين بأن نكون من المطيعين لله سبحانه وتعالى. فلأجل ذلك أوصي إخوان بالابتعاد عن المعاصي، وهذه من أول شيء بداية الفتح والنصر إن شاء الله، ألا وهو الابتعاد عن المعاصي. والوصية الثانية أن نتوكل على الله سبحانه وتعالى حق التوكل، فبالتوكل هو الذي أول يأتي النصر إن شاء الله. وكذلك أوصي إخواني بإذن الله بالسمع والطاعة لأمرائهم حتى لا يكون سبب من الهزيمة، كما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى: ولا تنازعوا فتفشلوا وتذهب ريحكم.